Hi Aditya, welcome to Box Office India.
Thank you.
So you just appeared in Namaste England.
That's right.
I keep confusing the names.
Yeah, it happened with me also a lot. Yeah.
So Namaste England, it's out now. It's in the theaters. Everyone's
Correct.
watching it.
Correct.
Let's go back to the time when you were first approached for this role. So when you read the script, what was the brief that was given to you initially
So
before
about-
you started shooting?
So about my character, you're talking about my character,
Yeah, of
right?
course,
So
yes.
about my character, the brief that was given to me was that he's a rich boy from London. He's a spoiled brat. He's sort of a Casanova, and has a lot of girlfriends around. And but he makes sure that he's not a jerk. He just
Okay.
makes sure that the women know that I'm just in this for the fun and
Right.
not looking for any commitment or settlement.
Was
But-
that his Tinder bio? Seems like.
Yeah. And then he's survived by he's living with his grandfather. He's the only family he's got, and he loves him really. And the grandfather's a little orthodox. The grandfather is concerned about him, and he thinks that that would be nice if he gets married to Indian Desi girl. She would be able to get him on track, his life on track.
Right.
So I said, sounds good. It's going to be tricky to play a spoiled brat, but
But
who's
not a jerk.
Yeah.
Okay, so when you read this, when you were on the set,
Right.
this is a very easygoing role, which you can resonate with people around you and
That's right.
everyone. So was there any preparation that was going in your head that you need to play it a certain way because there was a line that you need to
Correct.
walk?
To be honest, there was no mentioning of him not being a jerk, but I did speak to a couple of people, and I said that I've got to play it in a way that I don't need to come off as a jerk. So that was
Right.
constantly in my head. There was scenes where I'm being a little rough with Pari, and it was very important that he doesn't need to come off as a person who would manhandle a woman or
Right.
something like that.
Right.
That was very important as a character trait for him to be. So that thing was constantly playing on my mind. But otherwise, actually, rich, spoiled, brat, all three don't go with me.
Well, it's good, no? Then it would be challenging.
Yeah, of course
Yeah.
it was. I love everything that I've done till now. I've always played a rich guy, so I had some practice in that.
Okay.
Spoiled brat here and there, so yeah.
Okay, great. So you're shot in London,
That's true.
majorly because
Correct.
you're there more in the second half. Was there any challenge on the location or anything?
It was freezing, honestly.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was very, very cold, and there are mostly were outdoors. Indoors. But there are scenes which are outdoors. We're shooting the entire night,
Oh.
and that gets really cold. Another challenge was that because though it was summers, but the nights would get really cold. The evenings were really cold. The challenge was that the nights were extremely short.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
there were times we couldn't finish off what we had to
Right.
because we were losing time. The day would come out, and
You'll have to wait for the next night.
yeah, and we were running, out of time because even I had to fly back for some other commitment.
Okay.
And so we had to somehow manage that. It was a big challenge. But otherwise, the crew over there, I've worked with them before also. They are lovely
Yeah.
and very easygoing crew.
Great.
Yeah.
And speaking of the crew, let's talk about the captain of the ship, Mr. Vipul Amritlal Shah.
Right.
How was it, collaborating with him?
It's actually fun. Vipul sir is quite a chiller, quite against what I thought he would be.
Okay.
He's
What did you
little-
think he would be?
I thought, he's worked with all the
Akshay
big
Kumar
actors,
and Amitabh
Amitabh
Bachchan.
sir,
Yeah.
everybody. So I
Yeah.
thought he's going to be a little more old school. He's going to be like, what, I know what I'm doing, and you just got to listen to me. And he was totally opposite of what I thought he would be. He
Right.
would come on set, he would chill and be like, hey, dekho aisa hai, what do you want to do about this? I said, sir, could we do this? He said, yeah, we can, karke dikhao, and then we'll see how it goes.
Right.
Then there was this, I don't know if I should say this, but
You should.
okay, so then
We won't tell it to many people. Just the couple of thousands that we have.
Couple of thousand.
Couple of thousand.
So there was this one day where on shoot, it was supposed to be my house. I enter, there's a party going on, and we are we pop the champagne and drink it. We had like good, because there are a lot of people, we had like good four or five retakes,
Right.
and it was real champagne.
Oh.
It was. And yeah, I would take a swig in every shot. And then what happened was, Vipul sir's wife was on set. She came over there, and she's actually very chirpy. She's very
Yeah.
childlike.
Yeah,
she's so
she's very
cute,
sweet, yeah.
She's damn sweet. So she said, "Hey Vipul, there's champagne on set." And Vipul sir's like, "No, it's just apple juice." And I looked at him. He was right here. Chef Ali ma'am right here. I said, "What?" I said, "No, that thing ain't apple juice." So she said, "No, I want it. And he's saying, "It's apple juice." I said, "No, so you're lying. Ma'am, I'm going to prove it to you." So I got her the bottle, and we just
Chilled with chili champagne.
chilled, yeah. But it played well, because the scene after I
Right.
was where I had to be a little tipsy-turvy.
Oh.
And, yeah, so it played well.
Good for you, it was champagne and not whiskey.
I don't like whiskey.
Okay. And what about the co-stars? Like you had scenes with, you know, the main cast, like with Arjun and with
Of course,
Parineeti and
of
with
course.
Alankrita.
Yeah.
So how was it like, you know, on the set? Because I just heard a very interesting story. How was the rest of the show?
It was actually very easy because, okay, I'll tell you what happened. The very first day I was shooting in Chandigarh. It was my first day on the film.
Okay.
And I reached over there in Chandigarh airport. And I see Parineeti and I see Arjun over there. And the
Right.
producer comes to me, he's like, "Yeah, I'll introduce you." I said, "Fair enough." So I walked out to them, and it was just, hi. You shook hands, and they went away. And I thought they
Right.
were being a little cold towards me, which I didn't understand why. Then when I sat at the monitor and I looked at the shot, it was because it was an emotional scene where they're crying. I said,
Right.
"Oh, that makes more sense," because they were in the zone, they didn't want to get out. After that, it was Arjun's wrap for the day. Pari and I were still supposed to shoot. So Arjun saw me, and Arjun actually was going towards his van. He came to me and he said, "Arey bro, how's it going? Ye, wo, blah, blah, blah." We chatted for like 5 minutes. That actually broke the ice. I said, "Yeah, him doing that to
Yeah.
me, it made me feel good. I felt welcome."
Yeah.
So it was a very good aura after that. It
Yeah.
just became easy. Pari and me, we were gossip partners a lot. I won't tell you about what, but we had a lot.
We
to
can talk about that
about.
off camera.
Not even then, but we had a lot to talk about, me and Pari. Alankrita, I've known her from before. I've met her
Okay.
before, and we have some common friends.
Okay.
So very easy with her.
Okay,
Yeah.
great.